Amanda Bynes' voice, once a staple of Nickelodeon airwaves, has long been muted by the shadows of personal turmoil and Hollywood's unforgiving glare. Now, in a rare moment of clarity amid swirling controversies, the 39-year-old actress has stepped forward to dismantle a vicious rumor that threatened to rewrite her history. The allegation that former producer Dan Schneider had impregnated her as a teenager spread like wildfire via a manipulated TikTok video, but Bynes was quick to brand it lies for clickbait, reclaiming her narrative with the same feisty spirit that defined her early career. This rebuttal arrives on the heels of the explosive 2024 documentary Quiet on Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV, a 4-part investigation discovery series that peeled back the curtain on Nickelodeon's underbelly, exposing allegations of abuse, exploitation, and toxic power dynamics. The viral clip in question was a Frankenstein's monster of digital deceit. Posted by a fan account and swiftly deleted after gaining traction, it featured Bynes in a casual recording, overlaid with inflammatory text. "The man I got pregnant with him at the age of 13. Crying emoji." The video then spliced in archival footage from her recurring Amanda's Jacuzzi sketch, a bubbly segment where a youthful Bynes interviewed guests in a hot tub alongside Schneider. The juxtaposition was insidious, designed to evoke outrage and rack up views, but it crumbled under scrutiny. Bynes clarified that the content was pilfered and edited from her non-official social media, a stark reminder of how misinformation can prey on public fascination with faded stars. Schneider, the architect behind Nickelodeon juggernauts like Drake and Josh, iCarly, and Victorious, has been at the epicenter of this storm. The documentary chronicled harrowing testimonies from former child actors and crew, painting a picture of a workplace rife with inappropriate massages, scripted innuendos, and an unchecked ego that blurred professional boundaries. Schneider's on-screen cameos, often in comedic bits that now read as cringeworthy, fueled the narrative of a man who wielded influence like a weapon. In response, he launched a defamation lawsuit against Warner Bros. Discovery and the Quiet on Set producers, vehemently denying child abuse claims and positioning himself as a scapegoat for broader industry failings. "I have devoted the past 30 years of my life to trying to make kids happy," he stated in legal filings, arguing that selective editing distorted his legacy. For Bynes, whose Nickelodeon tenure began at age 10 with All That, the controversy stirs ghosts of a bygone era. She burst onto screens in 1996 as a pint-sized comic dynamo, her impressions and physical comedy earning laughs and a loyal following. The sketch show was her proving ground, where she honed a tomboyish charm that contrasted the era's polished child stars. By 1999, she headlined The Amanda Show, a variety format that amplified her improvisational flair with segments like Block Blister, a parody of video store antics. These years were golden, at least on the surface, filled with awards, magazine covers, and the thrill of live audiences. But beneath the laughter lurked pressures, the constant scrutiny of puberty under Klieg lights, the isolation of child stardom, and the subtle grooming of young talents for adult roles. Bynes' post-Nickelodeon pivot to films like She's the Man, 2006, and Hairspray, 2007, showcased her range, blending rom-com levity with musical gusto. Yet, as her 20s unfolded, cracks appeared, erratic tweets, legal scrapes, and a conservatorship battle that dominated tabloids. She stepped away from acting in 2010, citing burnout and a desire for normalcy, but the industry's long shadow persisted. Her December 2024 pop-up art show in Los Angeles, an intimate affair featuring her abstract paintings and fashion designs, marked a tentative return, drawing supporters who celebrated her artistic rebirth over her past scandals. The Schneider rumor, though fabricated, taps into a deeper unease about child actor exploitation. Bynes has hinted at these discomforts in past interviews, describing the hot tub sketches as awkward but not abusive. Her denial isn't just defensive, it's a boundary-setting act in an era where survivor stories demand space, but falsehoods can drown them out. As Schneider's lawsuit grinds on, seeking damages and an apology, the broader conversation evolves with calls for accountability rippling through Hollywood. Initiatives like the SAG-AFTRA Intimacy Coordinators and child labor reforms gain momentum, partly inspired by such reckonings. Bynes' response reflects a woman reclaiming agency after years of narrative theft. No longer the wide-eyed kid in pigtails, she's a multifaceted creator, artist, designer, aspiring conservator of her truth. Her art show, held in a sunlit gallery, featured bold canvases splashed with neon hues, evoking the chaos and color of her inner world. "Painting lets me process without words," she told attendees, her voice steady. Friends like Drake Bell, another Nickelodeon alum who spoke out in quiet on set, rallied around her, underscoring bonds forged in shared adversity. Looking ahead, Bynes eyes selective comebacks, perhaps voice work or behind-the-scenes roles that honor her boundaries. She's pursuing certification in aesthetics, blending beauty with self-care as therapy. Therapy itself has been pivotal, helping her unpack fame's toll, from body image wars to the loss of childhood anonymity. Her story, intertwined with Schneider's, isn't one of victimhood but of survival, debunking lies, fostering healing, and reminding us that redemption arcs are personal, not performative. In silencing the clickbait, Bynes amplifies a larger chorus, for truth, for reform, for second acts. Her journey, from jacuzzi giggles to gallery grace, is a testament to resilience, urging the industry to listen, learn, and let survivors lead.